My name is Tonikari Ogene Nomoviti. I'm a member of Group 7, and today we're going to be talking about system development and procurement. System development is a life cycle called SDLC, System Development Life Cycle. This is the process by which a system is planned, is analyzed, is designed, is developed, is tested, is implemented, and maintained. There are 7 stages of system development life cycle. We have the planning stage, we have the analysis stage, the design stage, the development stage, the testing stage, the implementation stage, and the maintenance stage. Let's look at the first one, the planning stage. In this stage, the goal here is to decide if the project is feasible. Is it going to create profit for the organization? Which leads us to the next stage, which is the analysis stage. In the analysis stage, once the planning stage has been approved, the system is analyzed and documented for the design stage. In the design stage, the work here is the software oriented architecture, the SOA. Their work here is to decide on the design they are going to use for the project and see if it's going to work or it's not going to work, which leads us to the development stage. After the design has been created, the development stage helps to develop it, and under which we have developers that help us to do it. We have the software developers, we have the track and the issue officers developers, and which leads us to the next stage, which is what? The testing stage. After the system has been developed, the next stage is to test it. In this stage, we do vigorous testing to make sure that the system is working smoothly. Under this stage, the system experiences 6 types of testing. We have the unit testing, the systems testing, the stress testing, we have the parallel, the integration, and lastly the acceptance, which takes us to the next one, the implementation stage. In this stage, we are looking at the different process of implementing it. There are 3 methods of implementing a system that has been tested. We have the direct method. In the direct method, the old system is scrapped out and you use a new system. In the phase implementation, you take it batch by batch. Is this one going to work? You run it in a department and see the differences. You see the glitch that happens when you test it in one. And the last one, we have the parallel implementation. In this implementation, you use it side by side with the old one. You use the old system and the new system side by side, and which takes us to the last stage, which is the maintenance stage. In the maintenance stage, an organization is formed, a group is formed, a team is formed called the control organization that helps to maintain the system, to prevent it from bugs and put it in place. I will leave my other team members to talk about the remaining subtopic under the system development and procurement. Thank you.
My name is Olazibos Elizabeth, and my subtopic is software development strategies. There are 3 major software development strategies, and they are the waterfall, the iterative, and the agile method. Under the waterfall method, the system development lifecycle takes occur sequentially, with one activity starting after the previous one has been completed. Success rate under this method has been quite disappointing. That is why other approaches were created. 2. Iterative method. This method focuses on the time available until the next time release or iteration. The common approach that helps developers bring an application to life is called the rapid application development. Number 3, the agile method. In this method, in 2001, developers who have been using different agile methods came together with a manifesto that clarifies the key feature. Under this method, there are varieties of examples, but the 2 main examples are the Scrum and the XP. An agile team includes 2 to more business owners dedicated to the project. The duration for development, also called the time box, is quite short, and it takes 2 to 6 weeks. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Agemi Oluwaseyi. My topic is comparing software development approaches. There are different factors that determine which method an organization should use in their software development. Although some developers are hooked to one method, some are not. But the success or failure of a method depends on the people that use it and the situation surrounding it. Firstly, the choice of software development depends heavily on the type of project. For example, the iterative method will work perfectly well in a situation or on a project in which the requirements can be launched in dispersed phases. The clarification of the requirement is also a factor, in the sense that that how clear the requirements are determines. The waterfall method works perfectly well in a situation where the requirements are clear, stable, and easy to define. But in a situation where the business needs change rapidly, the waterfall method will not work, but the agile method should be used. The last factor I'm talking about is the organizational culture, which entails the beliefs, the values, and attitudes, and how this influences the employees' behavior. This can be explained when a organization has to move from a waterfall method to an agile method. Moving from a waterfall method to an agile method is a cultural shift that more development teams are not comfortable with. The agile method needs developers that are comfortable with change, because they understand that the ultimate goal is to create software that the business needs or people need, rather than finishing a project on time. Another factor of this is the fact that the waterfall method, which talks about the me mentality instead of we mentality, because it stresses on sequencing tasks. So unlike the waterfall method, the agile method works majorly on teamwork, and the success is based on the trust that they have for each other. Thank you.
Hello viewers, my name is Akimbala Messi Epolua with matric number 1820702. I'm here to discuss the topic software procurement. What is software procurement? Software procurement is a computer program that allows an organization to automate the processes of purchasing materials and maintaining the inventory of goods. With the right software procurement, your inventories and purchasing processes will run smoothly without the intervention of your team. Software procurement is used by companies with large resource processing requirements such as manufacturing, production, and retail industry. It is commonly used by financial specialists or procurement managers in these companies. We have 5 types of software procurement. 1, we have accounts payable software. 2, we have procure to pay software. 3, we have source to pay software. 4, we have purchasing software. And 5, we have request for proposal software. How to account payable software? Account payable software is used to know when your bills are due. With account payable software, you can use it to track the status of your bill, and when your bill is due, then you pay for it. We go to procure to pay software, that is P2P software. Procure to pay software is used to manage to procure goods and services, including keeping an eye on it. The third one, source to pay software. Source to pay software, also known as S2P software. Source to pay software helps your team members to be at the top procurement and purchasing processes to help drive business value, and also helps to improve savings. So we'll go to the fourth one, purchasing software. Purchasing software help control their ideas and also push more efficiency and makes them make a smarter decision. So we'll go to the fifth one, request for proposal software, also known as RFP. Request for proposal software is used to correct signatures and also is used to track proposals. Thank you. Good day everyone, my name is Akimbala Goodness Ibikolua. My matric number is 180207023. And I'll be talking about human element system development and procurement. What is human element system development and procurement? Human element system development and procurement is a socio-technical system. And talking about socio-technical system, it is the human technology interface. It could apply to factory, human technology in a factory, and how human beings integrate to produce products. Or it can also be how man and information technology integrates to produce this product. We're talking about the cross-functional team, the senior management, and also we're talking about the consultant. Now let's talk about the cross-functional team. Cross-functional team, let's give an example of an organizational hierarchy where the CEO is at the top, and below the CEO we have different varieties of departments such as accounting departments, the operational departments, the management department, and also have the information technology. Now I want us to imagine that we'll take an individual from this department and we'll bring them together to solve a problem. This is an example of a cross-functional team. Here we are going to bring them together because they come from different backgrounds, different environments. And we're going to bring them to solve this problem because we are going to be looking at it from different perspectives. So we're going to talk about the senior management. Without the senior management, the human element is not effective because the senior managers are going to encourage the employees to work together. They're going to inspire them to work together to solve this problem. So we're going to be talking about consultants. It is very important to hire consultants. It is quicker, faster, and better. They may know more about the software and probably implemented it several times more than you do, but you are a quick learner. They are there to assist you and not to tell you what to do.